What happened to 16-year-old in Nevada County, a teen, Trinity Backus, when she left her house this last Wednesday and was found Friday deceased wearing pajamas and a robe? Another 16-year-old gone. And with that, let's get into it. Everyone, welcome in. Sit back and enjoy the video. Who is Trinity Backus? She was 16 years old from Nevada County. She was a student at North Point High School. She leaves her aunt's house to go over to her boyfriend's house, which was about 10 miles away in Green Valley, and she was not heard from until they found her deceased the following Friday in a heavily wooded river drainage area about a half a mile north of her home. Another young life lost too soon. I'm just not understanding it. Between Kylie Rodney, 16, Trinity Backus, 16. What is going on in Nevada County? So let's go to the beginning. November 9th, 2022 was a Wednesday. She was at her aunt's house on Kentucky Ravine Road having a sleepover with a friend. So roughly around 10:30 p.m. she was seen leaving the house. You know, something about this is just completely confusing in my brain, trying to wrap my head around what happened to this girl and why she left. But her Aunt Ashley said that after she expressed concern about Trinity's whereabouts, the friend did not understand the implications of what happened. She said she thought Trinity was coming back. She didn't realize the severity of the situation. It goes on to say that Trinity was wearing her pajamas, a robe, and no shoes. Knowing that the boyfriend is 10 miles away and she is walking through that type of terrain, where are her shoes? To me, it kind of sounds like maybe she was going to meet somebody right outside of the door. Trinity Backus is 100% what we were talking about in the white woman syndrome. They got out there and they started the search quick. And considering the slack they received in the Kylie Rodney case, they probably put some more effort into getting it right with Trinity. Unfortunately, she was found deceased, 16 years old. The searches took place on the Kentucky Ravine Road, Excelsior Road, Bitney Springs, and Starduster Drive. Her aunt told the reporters that search dogs found her scent on their Kentucky Ravine Road property. The search effort also included the use of aerial infrared technology that is typically deployed to map the growth of wildfires. The search begins November 10th, 2022. Throughout the day on November 10th, 2022 into the night, the search for Trinity continued. Additional team members from Nevada County Sheriff's Search and Rescue and allied agencies are receiving a briefing before being deployed. In an update, they added, their hours of searching did not yield any positive results. We will continue to use air resources throughout the day. On November 11th, 2022, Friday, Trinity was found just after 2 p.m. in a heavily wooded river drainage area about a half a mile north of the home on Kentucky Ravine Road where she went missing. So that was her aunt's house. I'm trying to clarify if she was actually living with her aunt and if her mom was there. We know her stepfather is law enforcement, but we will get into that in a moment. But this part really stands out to me, and I can't understand how. There was nothing suspicious, and her cause of death is unknown. Something is suspicious, like her leaving a friend at her house on a sleepover night wearing PJs, a robe, and no shoes to go 10 miles to her boyfriend's house, and she leaves her cell phone. Something's definitely suspicious, in my opinion. What are your thoughts on this so far? Drop them comments below. Let's jump back into a few things that Trinity's mom said. Andrea said that Trinity told her aunt she was going to her boyfriend's house in Green Valley, about 10 miles away. She actually saw Trinity that Wednesday at 3 p.m. The last time I saw my daughter was picking up my youngest daughter from school and dropping her, Trinity, off. I was taking my youngest daughter up to the snow. I said, "I love you, Trin." Those were the last words I said to my daughter. Heartbreaking. Andrea then said she got a phone call around 10:47 p.m. that Trinity took off running from the house with no shoes on. She goes on to say, "That doesn't seem like Trinity. I got in my car and drove to her aunt's house. It's 20 minutes away. I didn't see Trinity on the side of the road." Why would she take off running from the house with no shoes on? And we'll get into the temperature because it definitely dipped down into the 30s. Something's not right. Something's off, right? Whether she was having a mental breakdown, whether she decided to try something, I don't know. A fight with the boyfriend, but something about this is very weird, suspicious, just it doesn't fall into place.
The Nevada County Sheriff's Office just broke the news to the family this afternoon that Trinity Backus's body has been found. Now, earlier today, we spoke with her aunt, who says Trinity was just watching a movie at her house on Wednesday night. Just before 10:30, Trinity told her aunt that everyone needed to get out of the house. And just a few minutes later, her aunt tells me that Trinity was nowhere to be found. Trinity's mother also spoke with us today and told us she heard some rumors that her daughter may have been on psychedelics, but that wasn't something she normally participated in. Regardless, she said her only goal was to find her daughter and to bring her home.
We have a good community and it's nice. But I only have one thing in my head. Let's get my daughter back.
I did not hear about the fact Trinity could have been on hallucinogens and saying everybody get out of the house, and she runs from the house. I thought she was going to her boyfriend's house, and what happened to the friend that was sleeping over? I don't know. We are definitely going to stay on top of this story, and my thoughts and prayers go out to Trinity's family and friends, and I think it is a wrap.